Hey, it's Phoebe with Matt behind the camera, and today we're doing a farm stay in the Samford Valley just outside Brisbane.
I like my cats a lot, better than I like you in the parking lot, better than your hands all on my couch a lot. I don't wanna go.
The Samford Valley is located within the Moreton Bay region here in southeast Queensland, and it's around 30-35 minutes drive from Brisbane CBD and around an hour and a half's drive from the Gold Coast. And as locals, that makes it the perfect weekend getaway for us, or even a great day trip. But if you are visiting from overseas, you might like to come out here and do a little farm stay of your own. Now, we are staying at a place called Fig Tree Farm B&B, and it is so cool. There is so much to love about this place. I'm going to show you the accommodation a little bit later. I think you're going to love it. So Lydia and Mike, who run this place, they are so passionate about their animals, and all of these yards they're kept in are so clean. They have these signs up everywhere telling you the names of the animals and what kinds of animals they are. There's just so much information available. So we're going to go in and say hello to Wally and Casper. And there are a couple of sheep in here too. Oh, look at it up here on the, I don't know, what is that? The deck? The viewing platform? Hey, cutie. Oh, make sure you shut the gate behind you. Do you like that? Okay, this is Rosie, and she's a special kind of cow. She is a very small cow, so at her full size, she's about 9 months, Lydia said. At her full size, she'll be about a metre up to her shoulder. And that is pretty small for a cow. And she is just a little baby, and she's so beautiful. Ow, that was my thumb, baby. Oh, do you like that? These are some happy animals, hey, they're so happy. So there's some more animals I'm going to show you. This is just the start of it. And as you can tell, this would be amazing if you had little ones. So if you had some kids, you could easily bring them out here and they would just be so safe and happy, and they could run around and have a real farm experience, be farm kids for a little while and connect with the animals. It's so wholesome. Hey, cuties. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. 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 Now, Lydia was actually telling us, I'm not going to get the details exactly right, but these goats were rescued. So they were from a place where maybe they wouldn't have survived if they had been left there. And she called the place and said, do you have any little babies that need a good home rather than them being destroyed? Let me have them and I'll give them a good place to live. And these two lucky ducks ended up here absolutely spoiled rotten. Look at this. This is not a stinky farm. This is not stinky animals. This is like the cleanest, most good smelling, most wholesome farm experience of your entire life. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. Oh.
He's loving that.
He's loving it so much. So you can hand feed them, and their favourite treat is peas. So we're going to be hand feeding them some peas this afternoon, and they go nuts for it. And of course the chickens, they're the most calm chickens. They're so placid and so healthy and so happy. We have chickens at home, but they're so naughty. So what's so lovely about staying here is you can come into the hen house the night before and collect yourself the freshest, loveliest eggs of your life, and then the next morning have them for breakfast, which that's so sweet. Especially if you had kids, it would just be the loveliest thing. Native bees, they're stingless. He's trapped in my hair. Come on, little buddy. You can't live there. There you go. Oh, it's weird. It's City Chicks. Now, Lydia told me about this place. They have lots of cool stuff inside. Everything chicken, which is just adorable, like arms for chickens and chicken outfits and chicken helmets and just everything chicken. And also practical chicken supplies as well. And then they have other really cool beekeeping stuff. You can do a honey tasting. They have all kinds of beeswax products, everything honey and bee related. And you come out here and they have actual live chickens, fully grown, different ages and chicks. So you can, if you want to start your own chicken patch, little hen house, you can get some chickens and everything you need to get them started here and then take them home. And we have chickens and we love them so much. These guys are so cute. So in addition to this shop and they have the chickens, they also have this farm walk. It is a gold coin donation to come in. Little ones would love it. I love it because I love animals and we're seeing a lot of animals over the next couple of days. Let's go see that turkey. I don't think I've ever seen a turkey in real life. It's freaking me out. For lunch, we've come here to Café Lagarto. Now, it is in the same complex, the same sort of little area as City Chicks. I have gone for their potato and rosemary potato cakes with some avocado and some cabbage, and it just looks so good. That's really tasty. Okay, so I have heard that the Samford Patisserie goes hard. I've never been there because I just assumed they wouldn't have anything that I could eat, and that's fine. But we decided to check it out. You wouldn't believe it. They have gluten-free and vegan food. Oh my gosh. So they have all the pies and goodies, and honestly, it's overwhelming. You walk in there and there's like a million things and everything looks so good and you just overstimulate and you're like, I want it all. But after careful consideration, we whittled it down. So this is a vegan apple crumble. Lydia has left some gorgeous coconut yogurt in our accommodation back at the B&B, so I'm gonna put that on top of that. We're gonna heat these up. And then this one Matt got is a macadamia and caramel tart, so we're gonna save these for later around the campfire tonight when we get it up, and this is gonna be our dessert.
I've got a million thoughts in my mind. I'm only human, I just wanna materialize.
The drives out here are just gorgeous. So if you come out on a weekend like we have, you're going to see a lot of really cool cars, a lot of people on motorbikes and bicycles taking advantage of how gorgeous these roads are. And really, if you're a person who loves a drive, you could just spend a good couple of hours enjoying the drives. You might like to head out to Lake Wivenhoe, that's about an hour away. One of my favorite nature walks out here is the Myalla Walk. It is so beautiful, easy going, not too strenuous. And we've done quite a few things out here in the past, so definitely check out some of our other episodes for some more info and inspo. I know Matt will have those linked up here for you. But today we've come to the Westridge Lookout. Now, I had never heard of it. I had researched things to do. Matt found it on the fly, and this is a spot you should come if you love great views. This is incredible. It is incredible. So we're in the Diagula National Park, but what we're looking at, we can see Lake Wivenhoe, just a little glimmer of it. We can see Toowoomba, Lowood, the Lockyer Valley, the Great Dividing Range, and it is spectacular. It's only a short little walk around, but my, the views are something else. So we found this walking track. It's only short, it's like 1.1 kilometers. It's called the Boombana area, and the walking track has a different name. But I've never heard of it before, and the photos look awesome. I saw this photo of this huge fig tree, and it's meant to be like, I mean, what I read about it said it was several hundred years old. That's a long time, and I want to see it for myself.
Walk slow for me, baby. Walk slow for me, oh. Eyes closed as you're leaving. I don't want to see you go. I guess it's in and out. Couldn't even sit me down. Still conscious, but I'm in and out now. Left open and I'm bleeding now. I hurt myself with loving you. I hurt myself with loving you. Though I don't have the scars to prove there's pills for what my heart's been through. I hurt myself with loving you.
And there she is. That is beautiful. I never knew this was here. I've never heard anybody talk about this loop or Boombana before. I had no idea. Now there is a harder walk. I think it said it was 4 kilometers. It's quite challenging, so you might want to look into that one. I think it was called Lyell or something similar to that. So if you did want to challenge yourself, but if you're after something really easy, you have kids, you just want to take a really nice relaxing walk, nothing too strenuous, this is the one to do.
I hurt myself with loving you, loving you.
I'm so excited to finally show you inside where we've been staying. This place is huge. With 3 bedrooms, you could easily sleep 6 people, or just the 2 of you if you want a romantic getaway. There are 2 bathrooms, this great living area, and the kitchen is decked out with everything you could need. Out here on the deck, there's some great spots to sit and relax, a barbecue, plenty of space for the kids to play, the fire pit, which I love, and you're so close to all the animals. Now, if you are wondering, will I hear the animals from inside? No, you won't. The windows are double glazed, so not only is it quiet, it's very, very cozy. It is a beautiful day today. This is winter in Queensland. Isn't it incredible? Now we are fulfilling the B portion, the second B in BNB. We've done the bed, it's time for the breakfast. So before we came, Lydia sent us like a little form that I filled out online and we could choose things that we wanted for breakfast. In my mind, I was like, is it going to be enough food? Is that enough for breakfast? Are we going to run out? There is so much food. And one of the key things is their bread maker. And Lydia said people go crazy for it, and I can see why. So I have never used a bread maker before. There are very clear instructions, and I made this bread. It is a sourdough rye. You put in the water, the bread mix, and some yeast the night before, set the timer, and this morning we woke up to the smell of freshly baked bread, and it was incredible. These eggs we collected yesterday from the chickens in the coop. I brought some bagels with me because I'm obsessed with bagels at the moment, and we do this great dairy-free cream cheese here. It's by the brand Cheese, and I think it's made on coconut. It's so good, and great coffee too. So good to have a good coffee in the morning. Yum.
We put up a good fight for deer in a headlight, like a moth to a spark, catching fire before it ever starts.
I would like to introduce you to somebody very, very special. This is Snowy, and she is a little baby, obviously a deer. She's a little baby here at the Lyell Deer Sanctuary. It was a short drive, maybe about 20 minutes from where we're staying at Fig Tree Farm. And Kelly, who runs the place, is so sweet. Now, it is open typically on Saturdays and Sundays. Obviously a hit with families, but if you're animal lovers like us, you are going to love it too. So they rescue deer here, which is incredible, and I've just learned something brand new. I didn't know this. We have wild deer in Australia. I don't know. If you're an Aussie and you also didn't know that, could you just let me know so I don't feel so silly? Matt didn't know either, but apparently there's wild deer, and if they get caught up in, I don't know, fences and things like that, and people contact Kelly, she's able to rescue them. But we're going to go in and feed them and get to meet them. Is that yummy? Just do one at a time. Just do one at a time. She really wants that. Alright, so when you arrive, Kelly gives you all the information that you need to know, especially around safety, because some of the lads have very big antlers and they can be spiky, so you have to be careful. But she said that these pellets are like candy to these guys. So she said they can be quite greedy and quite intense about their food. Same. So she said the best thing to do is you give them all the food out here so you don't get mobbed, and then you go inside and spend time with them.
I really should have said I'll let you down. I'll make you feel like nothing but a fool. Like nothing here was real. And I'll take
fed them, and now we've come out here and we're spending a little bit of time with them. You can sit down in the shade, you can explore the property. It is so, so peaceful, and the mountains here are just gorgeous. It's time for lunch. And we were having a hard time deciding where to go because there are a few cafes and restaurants around here, but it is a Monday, so quite a few things are closed. But we decided to come back to Little Tree. We had eaten here a couple of years ago. I had like a Mexican bowl. It was really yummy, and we thought, you know what, let's go back to where we know the food is really good. So I have got their soup of the day. If you don't know, you need to know 2 things. 1, I don't like coriander. Please comment if you do or don't. Apparently it's genetic. And 2, I live for soup. I'm a real soup sourdough aficionado. So this is their soup of the day. I believe it to be like a Thai coconut carrot kind of a thing. Yum. That's really good. It tastes like a Thai curry if it was a soup, and it's spicy. Now I'm pretty sure they make their own sourdough. Oh, Matt's real jealous of that. Oh. That's really good. Now, Matthew's just made a really good claim. What is it?
It's one of the best pies I've ever had. Beef and Shiraz.
Beef and Shiraz.
Just don't tell Rosie.
Don't tell Rosie the cow. No. You're a monster. We have had a lovely afternoon. Now we came back here to the farm, rested, relaxed, unwound for a little bit. Then we took the picnic blanket down to Rosie's paddock and just spread it out and laid there in the afternoon sun. But now it's time to make some ducks. Very, very happy. Now, did you know one of the ducks' favorite foods is peas? And you can hand feed these guys. It feels so weird. Oh, that takes nerves of steel like you would not believe. They're so gentle. Alright, we have had an amazing day, and now we're transitioning into the afternoon evening events. The sun is setting over there. It's going to get all kinds of beautiful shades of pastel as that wears on. Lydia and Mike have created this incredible fire pit out here, and they give you a s'mores kit. Oh, we've just been sitting here talking, listening to those bird sounds, the sounds of the cockatoos and the kookaburras, and I was just saying to Matt that I love Australia. I love this country. I love the landscape and everything about it. The sunsets, how pastel they are. I love the native animals. I love all our native plants and flowers. I love this country and that sound. If you're from Australia, that sound of cockatoos and kookaburras, it sounds like home. This has been a really lovely break for us, coming out here and just spending time with the animals and getting away from your devices and disconnecting for a little while. It has felt like we are much further away than 30 minutes from Brisbane. It's unbelievable, really. And I guess this seems like the perfect time to wrap it up. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a really great week ahead of you, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya!